Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back for a second episode here today of FTB Unstable here with Snoresby. And I've cut down all my trees because project for today's episode, well, one of the projects is to get a tree farm going so we can get some power going and all of that good stuff. So, may as well get straight into it, I guess. So, let me eat a bit of bread here to start the episode up. I don't know why I'm still holding on to this book after all this time. Oh dear. So, I've actually got myself a bit of ferrous and iron going here because I want to get myself some invar because we're going to need that eventually. Can I chuck that in there? I'll just put him. Nope. There for now. Hopefully that'll cook up nicely. Chuck that in there. So, like I was saying, we're going to try and get ourselves a tree farm, but first I want to get an induction smelter. So we're going to go ahead and craft ourselves another little tin gear here. We're going to need some iron, aren't we? I think I've got plenty of it. Yeah, look at this. All of that iron, all the stuff that I've went and mined last episode, it's all smelting up beautifully. Alright, tin gear. We're going to need some glass, which is going to be in this chest as well. Is that the one? Machine frame. Awesome. So you can also see... is this how you look at how you upgrade them? So you can upgrade the machine frame by placing the machine frame, the next tier stuff around it, I guess. And then you can use that in another machine to get a hardened sort of tier. And then you can choose your augments from there, but I'll show that in a bit more detail a bit later on when we get to that in the series. Alright, invar, let's go. So what else do we need? We need 2 copper gears. Uh-oh, we might not have enough copper. It hasn't gone through yet. Oh, it's going through right now by the look of that, so shouldn't take too long. There we go. Come on, copper, you can do it. Okay, in the meantime, what else do we need? We're going to need a bucket, which is pretty straightforward, and from the look of it, probably one of these bad boys, a reception coil. So, I have plenty of that. Awesome. One more piece of copper. Come on, you can do it. Nearly there. We'll speed this guy up eventually, but not just at the moment because... What are you doing? Yeah, finally. Alright. Yes, we need to get that going a bit quicker. Alright. 2 gears. And that should be about it. I get the right recipe. Awesome, so we're going to chuck this guy just down here. So he's going to allow us to do a whole heap of alloy smelting, I guess. Let's just set both of them to up, and it'll get energy from this if I had some energy producing items in the inventory. Alright, cool beans. Next thing I want to do is start getting all of our tree farm stuff going. So, I'm going to want a harvester. So we're going to need to get, well, 2 of these basic machine frames from the look of that. So... have I got enough tin? That will be the next question. I don't think we've got enough tin, guys. I might have to go mining for some more by the look of that. Darn, that's annoying. Alright, what else can we set up while we're waiting? I want to get myself an igneous extruder. Mainly because I want to get a cobble gen, so we can start building some stuff, because there's an awesome mod in this that I have used before. It's called Chisel, and it allows you to... Oh, I need some iron. Actually, no, I had a heap of it there. What was I looking at? It allows you to get a whole heap of different creative looking blocks from just vanilla blocks, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get one of those going while we are down mining. Get that passively generating. So I'm going to need a pneumatic servo, which is going to require a bit of redstone. Oh, I didn't want to get 2 of those. Oh well, looks like we're getting 2. Alright, copper gears. And that should be it. Oh, we need a piston. Don't quite have enough stuff on me for that. I'm going to need some wood and a piece of redstone. Actually, we need to craft the wood first. Nope, I got the wrong one. There we go. Igneous extruder. Alright, so to get this thing working, let's just place it here for now. We also want to get ourselves a liquid transfer node. We're going to export out that way, and in the back we're going to set it up so that the input for the liquid is in there. Let's go ahead and make ourselves, actually we can move this barrel on top of there. Let's get a dolly. So, to make a dolly, this is the tool from Jabba, which allows you to shift barrels around while keeping their contents. So, definitely something good to make. We need, was it a stick or, oh no, there we go. Already had it. Let's place this on top of here. So we need to do a few things first before this will work. We need to get ourselves a transfer node. Let's get one of these. So we're going to need a block of redstone and some pipes. Let's go ahead. Grab 6 of these. Then we're going to need 2 pieces of glass or 4 pieces of glass. One of the 2, I can't remember, and some redstone. Or actually, is it all redstone? We'll find out here in a second. Oh, no, lucky I didn't do that. Ah, I was close. Let's get that, and then we're going to need a block of redstone. Also going to need a chest. Alright. But essentially this thing is going to allow us to pump water into this machine here. What am I looking for? Wood. There we go. Yeah, it's going to allow us to automatically feed water into this machine, given the right circumstances. So, I don't remember the order. I need 2 more pieces of the smooth stone. I knew I cooked this stuff up in advance for a good reason. Oh, actually, it looks like you can make this thing straight without going. Ah, see, that's the one difference between this and UHS 3. You had to go through the normal transfer node first before you could get liquid. Alright, well, that's a little different then, isn't it? So we need lapis, and we need a bucket. I'm actually going to make 2 buckets here because I'm going to need another one at some stage. Alright, liquid transfer node. We also need a world interaction upgrade. So, let's get that. Get the iron pickaxe. I need to make a second one of those. Actually, no I don't. I've already got one in my inventory ready to go mining. How long have we been? Oh, 7 minutes. Alright, we haven't gone too long. It's felt like longer than that. That in the middle. And the iron. Alright, so if we go ahead, where's our bucket? Let's get ourselves a little bit of an infinite water source going here. So, dirt. Actually, we need to keep that there for the time being. So, whoops. Lucky didn't get our crops. Alright, so when we break the block in the middle, it's actually going to create an infinite water source. But before I do that, let's go ahead and put our transfer node for liquids down. Now, if you look at it, it's not doing anything at the moment. But if I put this interaction upgrade in and break this block, what it's going to do is fill it with water. Because it's interacting with what's going on here. Now, this will fill it up on the inside of here. And if we want to make cobblestone, we need to supply some lava. And luckily enough, if we look on our map, there's a big lava pool over here. So we're going to go for a bit of a run and get that going. But the plan for that little system is to eventually set it up so that we can have smooth stone getting created. We can get sand getting created, bricks and glass. Like just all of the building materials that we'll ever need. Hopefully it will be getting created by that thing. And then if we look at chisel, we can see that, well actually we don't even need to get bricks because stone just translates directly into stone bricks using the chisel mod. And I'll show you guys that in a bit. We'll get to that when we go to build our tree farm today. But look at this. I should have made a bit of a tank to bring with us so we could fill this up. But nice little pool here to get us started anyway. Alright, let's go back and get this running and then I'll go for a bit of a mining trip and then we can keep working on getting our little tree farm going, which will be good because that'll be our primary means of power to start this off because you can get dynamo, yeah that's the word, steam dynamo is going actually pretty quick and with the augments in this, so definitely something we'll be working on because I'm keen to try out the new thermal expansion updates because they seem pretty rad. Alright, hopefully I'm not rambling too much here, but it's going well. Let's click. So to get this lava in, all you need to do is click on the igneous extruder and it's going to use it. It's not going to use that lava up. It'll only use the lava up if you're making obsidian. So yeah, pretty cool. And at any stage, if we want to ever make this use create stone, you can click on that and then put a different barrel up and set it to export there, and she should be sweet. So let's sleep through the night here. I am going to go and quickly do a little mining trip to get some more tin and some other bits and bobs. I'll meet you guys back here when we're ready to keep working on getting our tree farm set up and good to go. Alright, so I've been mining and I've got all this stuff smelting up and doing its thing over here. I can't believe I just used that in a video. Oh dear. But while we're waiting for it to do that, I thought I'd show you guys that chisel stuff that I was talking about earlier. So let's go ahead and craft one of those real quick. So what you need is a stick and an iron ingot, and what you can do is get yourself a chisel. So what this does is, if we go ahead and grab ourselves a stack of cobblestone, if we right click with the chisel, chuck that in the middle, and you get a whole heap of textures for your block. So pretty cool. What I'm going to do here is, I don't know, I actually haven't thought about it. I might just do this little area up here as a bit of an example. So, you know what, let's get rid of this bed. It's sort of in the wrong spot anyway. Let's try to make this place a little symmetrical. What I should have done was made this thing a little bit closer, shouldn't I? So it was all symmetrical. Oh well. It doesn't matter for now. Now that's not symmetrical at all. Damn. This is a tricky business. Alright, so let's get that laid out. But we're going to use these to make things look a little bit nicer when I have very limited building ability. Now there's a few other mods here that are going to allow us to build in a nice fashion. I'll show you guys those in a second as well while we're waiting for all of this to boil up and so we can get crafting on our tree farm. But I think it's called carpenter's blocks or something like that. Hang on, where is it? Mod carpenter's blocks. There you go. So these are all going to help us here in a second, but let's get a little floor going. Look at that. And it's a little bit different to the stone, the smooth stone brick texture that you're all used to. So pretty cool. So yeah, carpenter's blocks. If I get some wood, let's go grab half a stack of that. So to make these, you need a whole heap of sticks. So let's just craft up a whole heap of sticks, I guess. And some wood. Alright, so that's how you get yourself some carpenter's blocks. Now, you can get yourself these tools. So we're going to get the hammer, which is going to need some iron. So let's grab some. So the hammer and the chisel. Now, I'm not quite sure what the chisel does, but I know the hammer is the one that changes the orientation and stuff of all of these different sort of blocks. So what we can do is say we're going to, well, what we can do is already get the outline for the tree farm going before we even started, I guess. So let's go ahead and, where am I going to want to put this? Let me have a quick think here. I don't want it too close because it's going to make lag, but I don't want it too far away either. It's going to be a 9x9 like usual, so you know what, let's start it here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. So we go ahead and get ourselves one of these carpenter's blocks. If we shift roll, or is it control roll? I can't remember. Alright, let's just place it down. If we grab our hammer and hit it with the left button, or with the left mouse button, it's going to change its configuration. If we keep clicking it, oh, maybe not. What are the other ones it can do? Right click. Oh no, that's just changing the orientation. And you can see the hammer is taking durability on this, so it's been a while since I've used carpenter's blocks. Alright, what is it with the chisel? Maybe the chisel is the one that changes what it looks like. Maybe not. Alright, how do I do this? I've totally forgotten. Carpenter's lever? No. So where's the hammer? What did that do? Okay, I am thoroughly confused of what this is doing right now. Alright, let's dig it up and start again. So I thought what you should do is, alright, let me quickly read on this, guys, before I get you two more lost, and I'll be right back. Alright, you know what? I think I might have figured it out. I think I'm just being a bit of a derp. But for the straight up carpenter's blocks, they can only do half slabs and all that sort of stuff, whereas if you get these wooden wooden wedge slopes, I guess you could call them, like they're supposed to be called. You can get that, and then if you get some stairs, you can do that as well. So, let's try this again, shall we? If we scroll wheel with shift held in, you can get the different shapes. So we're gonna just, get the normal wedge slope going here. Get these going, and I haven't quite got that right, but if you use the hammer and just right click, you'll rotate it. Oh no, you're getting all the different blocks. Alright, right click is getting all the different blocks. So we're cycling through them all at the moment. You can get them all, however you like. But we're getting there, and then right click is rotate. Come on. Alright, looks like I'm cycling through these ones again, but you know what I mean. And then when you get them all nicely laid out how you want them, not quite like this, like that, you go along with the block you want. So say if we're going to get ourselves a bit of something different, let's get this one, because why not? You just right click with it and it'll put it on. So you can pretty much decorate stuff however you want, which is pretty cool. Alright, how is all of this doing? It's slowly getting there, isn't it? Yeah, it's very slowly getting there. We should have enough stuff though to get started crafting here. So what I'm going to do is get ourselves a harvester. So we're going to need some shears. Okay, we're going to need 2 basic machine frames. Let's crank this out super quick. Because why not? Let's try and knock it out of the park. We got enough glass. Oh, you know what? Yes, we do. Came prepared, as you do. And then 2 of these. What else are we going to need? 2 sets of shears, an invar thingamabob. Lucky I've got enough invar for that. Get that axe going. 2 shears. What else did we need? 2 gold gears. Fancy. Alright. Harvester is not go, because we need plastic, that's right. Alright, so we're going to need to get ourselves a rubber, which will be up in this here. So let's get 12, 14, no, 16. 16 of those smelted up. And we're going to use this furnace here because it's a bit quicker. There we go. Put that away to get smelted up. And it's about to get to bedtime, so let's sleep as well. Reset our spawn. While we wait, what do we need? I think we're right. Oh, we need the redstone reception coil. So obviously the MFR has been integrated in with thermal expansion in this pack. So that's why you get a lot of the crossover when in the crafting recipes. Let's sleep. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series so far. I've recorded this one pretty much straight after the first episode because I was having a lot of fun with it. So may as well keep going when you're having fun. Wow, why is this so slow? Come here. There we go. Stick the rest of them in there. I just want to get enough to get a bit of a set of plastic sheets going for now. Alright, what are we going to need for the planter while we're doing this? Okay, 2 copper gears. Let's slowly start getting the stuff ready for this as well while we're waiting. Alright, nearly enough raw plastic. We should have... Wait a second. I'm calling shenanigans. Oh, wait, that's right. Because it holds one in its internal inventory as it's smelting it. That makes sense. Alright, I don't know what I was doing there. Raw plastic. Harvester is good. Or not. It will be. Don't worry, guys. Shears and the reception coil. Bam, harvester. Right, planter. So we're going to need 2 more sheets. Ooh, we're going to need to get some clay. Luckily enough, for us, there is some clay over here somewhere. I did spot earlier. There we go. Got plenty of reeds going. Look at that. Definitely not going to have a shortage of those anytime soon. That'll be enough for what we're doing. That's a little bit of a clay pot there. So we'll smelt these up and get it going. We're getting plenty of cobblestone off of this thing. As you can see, plenty of cobblestone, which is good. Alright, Screw it. We'll do this. Alright, what else are we going to need? Where are we looking? 2 of those. Where is our redstonium? They got plenty of wood on us, and cobblestone is not. Let's grab some of that. Should eat as well while we're running out of hunger. Get 2 of them. 1 more of those. Another reception coil. And, well, we're waiting on this, aren't we? Not anymore. That should be the planter, I think. Unless I am very much mistaken. Alright, so we're going to need upgrades for these as well, so we're going to need a radius increase of 3, which you will see is the iron upgrade. So we're going to need 6 raw plastic. We've got wow, we've got 5. Awesome. I planned that well, didn't I? Alright, well, while we're waiting for that, let's get the rest of the components ready. So we're going to need 6 ingots. I think we've already got the stuff ready. 4 of those, 2 nuggets, and 6 iron ingots. 1 more. 6. Awesome. And where is our rubber? It's probably right nearly done. Right nearly done? Is that a word? I don't know. Sure you guys will let me know. Alright. Yep, 2 of those. 2 of these. Those across the top. And I managed to fail that somehow. And the redstone. 2 radius increase upgrades. Cool. Alright, next thing we're going to need is transfer nodes. So let's craft one of these. Hopefully you guys enjoy the crafting. Hopefully it's not going to be too hectic, heavy on crafting for you guys for this episode. We're going to need 1 of these. So we're going to need 11 redstone. A chest. And transfer nodes, which is probably in this chest, I believe. I was going to need 4 lappies at one stage here. Alright, transfer node. We're also going to need that second chest, eventually. We're also going to need a furnace. Oh, I'd like to use the redstone furnace, but I don't know whether or not how cheap they are. We're going to have to make another tin gear. Cool. Alright, well, I think, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to craft the rest of this. All I'm going to do is craft a furnace generator, and then using the same technique, I'm going to craft another redstone furnace here, which is pretty much the same recipe as you've seen for everything else that we've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys. I will be right back. Okay, so I've nearly got everything here I need to make. There's one last thing. Because there is no conduits or fluid ducts or anything in this pack, we need to get a way of actually transferring power around the place. And the only way that I sort of know at the well, actually there's more than one way, but this is the way that we're going to do it. We're going to use the energy conduit from Ender.io. Now there's 3 tiers and they each hold different amounts of RF per tick. But this stuff here is going to be plenty good. And the way we need to make that is some iron and redstone in the alloy smelter. So let's grab 3 of each. Iron. Where are you? Oh, I've got some in here anyway. The alloys only, let's set this up. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll chuck those 3 in there, and they should be slowly cooking. The other thing we need is going to be these conduit binders. Now you can get binding composite or binder composite here by gravel, sand, and clay. So luckily enough, we should have all of those materials here. Let's grab 6 of those. And gravel. Actually, let's just grab a whole heap, because I've forgotten the recipe, and I don't really feel like looking it up. Alright, 24 should be plenty for what we're doing. Let's clean our inventory up again while we wait. I'm going to have to probably cut again here while we're waiting for this to craft. Or we could get everything. Actually, we'll just start getting stuff set up. Screw it. We'll do it live. Alright. We're actually nearly done here. So we've got 1 conductive iron going at the moment. You know what? If I put these in here, it'll be the next to go. So I'll just let it do that. Although we need to change this to all smelting. Maybe. Alright, we'll just leave it furnace only because it's cooking the thing. Alright, let's build this thing while we're waiting. So, we're going to need a bit more wood. Nope, dirt. I was close, but not really. Let's get this thing fully laid out. I really should have managed the space a little bit here. Maybe I should have put this a bit higher. Oh well. Sure, we'll figure it out. So right smack bang in the middle here, I think we're going to put the planter, like usual. I've always got explosions going on around me. I have no idea what it is, but it is Explosion City here for some reason. And then we're going to probably put the harvester over this side, I guess. Oh, and now I'm stuck. Look at that. Right, probably above, on top of this carpenter's block. Like so. We're going to hook power up to it through the bottom here. And we're going to put a chest on the back. So, out of this chest we'll get all of our saplings and apples and stuff. That reminds me, I need to make 3 barrels. Let's do that. Got to be careful here on time so I don't go over. So hopefully we will be fine. Oops, that's one too many. And I should have... That's one too many. Pretty fine. 3 of those. Okay, so let's get our transfer node for items out of the bottom of here. And what this is going to do is run it along the transfer nodes all the way underneath. I really did not plan this well at all by the looks of things, have I? Ah dear. So, I'm going to want to do this. This will work. So, we're going to put a sorting pipe on, or a filter pipe, sorry, on the bottom of this. Now, the recipe for these is pretty much just transfer nodes, and I use lappies around here, but you can use any die. These things allow you to open up an interface with the right click, and you can tell it, because there's white there, we want to filter in saplings. I don't actually have any on me at the moment. Let's go grab some. Where are they? Saplings. So this is not the only filter we're going to set up here. Let's get that. Ooh, we only want one. One of those in there. So this should fill up now with saplings if I do that, and consume stack off. So we always leave one in that first inventory slot. That should be good. Alright, so the energy cable will run along here, and then we're going to have the transfer pipe, like so, and then we need to put a place where we're going to just access all of our barrels, so I guess, see, I really did not plan this spaciously, so that might be biting me in the bum in the end of here, but we'll see. Alright, so this should have smelted up, awesome. Let's get this cable, hopefully this is going to make enough. 8 pieces, it's going to be tight, but it'll be enough. So let's go down underneath here and plan it. So we're going to have to want to turn this off. We're going to need to get ourselves a crescent hammer of some sorts here. Alright, so we're going to have the steam dynamo hooked up to this side like so. And then the way that these work is you can augment these to be more efficient with the energy or produce more energy. And then on that, we're also going to put down our redstone furnace. Oh dear, I've noticed something. I haven't... Okay. Oh, I need to get... Alright, let's make a crescent hammer real quick. I'm trying to be quick here because I don't want to run over time. And I dare say we're getting pretty close here. I think it's tin and iron. Yes. Do I have any tin? I do now. Alright. This needs to face a particular way so that we get the right export. Alright, so into the bottom of this we're going to run... We're actually going to put another filter pipe here. So like so, and then transfer node into the bottom. So in the bottom of this we're going to have the input, and then the right side's going to be export. So into this we're going to have wood. So on the blue or the purple, I can't really tell because I'm colorblind. We're going to like the wood, set that up. So then that should smelt up and then go into our steam dynamo here. Now we need to feed this water. So like before, we're going to set up another little water source, like over there. I am trying to do this nice and quickly here so we don't run over. Transfer node Where's my buckets? Oh, wait, yep, there we go. Look at that bucket of water. There's one. Can I reach? That is the question. Oh, I didn't make the world interaction upgrade. Classic rookie error. Alright, I'm going to do that here in a second, but that is going to do that. And then what we're going to do is run it so that there's a couple of barrels here. So, may as well just run it straight out the side so I can access it out here somewhere. Here. Let's just say here. That's not in... no, it's not quite in the middle, but... who's going to know? Except us. Actually, they'll probably see it every time that they come in here. Anyone that comes in, but oh well. Alright, I am going to have to quickly finish this build off camera, guys, but you can see the gist of it. So, let me quickly finish this off, guys, and get it all fully functional and working, and if I've missed something, I'll explain it and wrap the episode up. Alright, so she's fully functional now. Let's grow a tree here real quick with the watering can just to show you guys. So, what it'll do is, once it's seen the tree, it'll chop it down and export it into this chest here. Any second now. Any second. There we go. So you're going to see it show up in here, and it's going to pull straight down into the transfer node, which then searches along the inventory for an adequate place. If it's a piece of wood and it can fit, it'll go into the redstone furnace, which will go into the dynamo once it's become charcoal. And this has got the world interaction upgrade in it now, so it feeds it with water. So we're making sweet 80 RF per tick, which is then fed into the planter and the harvester, respectively. The saplings or whatever. And if it can't go into any of those inventories, like the apples, it's going to come into here. So, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We have run over time, and I'm just enjoying this pack so much. I'm trying to fit so much into each episode, and hopefully you guys are enjoying them as much as I am recording them for you guys. I'm going to work on the aesthetic of this probably off camera here in between episodes, and we'll get it looking a little nicer with these carpenter's blocks. See what you guys think, but let me know down in the comments if you've enjoyed and what you are keen to see, and click that like button if you have enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like my stuff and you want to watch more of it. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Snoresby. I will catch you all next episode.